Hey, so glad to have you here. If you are starting online coach, consultant, service provider, or someone who would like to build an online business, then this message might be of a great value to you. My name is Primoz Lazar, and for the last 3 years, I've been participating in the online coaching industry, and for a year or so, I've been doing this full time. And I want to share with you of how I have started working with high caliber, higher paying clients online, and what is the work that I did so I am able to keep getting new clients consistently. So here today I just wrote a content piece actually that shares with you of how I am approaching my online business growth, and it's also an invitation of how can you work with me so I can help you get started, and how can you start getting clients, higher paying clients for your own business, right? Before I dive into the explanation of how it all works, I want to also tell you that I wrote a book 2-3 years ago when I started learning about the organic online client attraction. I wrote a book that explains these methods much more into detail than I can explain them to you right now, right? So you have two options. You can either work with me one-on-one and you can get the results so much faster, or you can even read my book that will explain you these strategies a little more in detail so it can pre-educate you of how it all works, and whenever you feel ready to get one-on-one support and so you can start moving forward much faster, you can reach out to me and we go from there. So let's dive into the strategy of how can you become an online consultant, coach, service provider, or how can you launch your own course through which you teach others to achieve certain results. Now, I will follow the guidelines of the offer post, the content piece that I wrote today, which is an invitation of how can you work with me and what are the steps that I am gonna lead you through if you choose to work with me so you can start attracting and onboarding higher paying clients, right? That means that you only need to get 1, 2, 3, or 4 higher paying clients per month so you can have a very lucrative income from your online business, for example, from $5,000 to $10,000 a month, right? That's where I am right now. I onboard 2 to 4 higher paying clients each and every month, and I want to teach you how can you do the same. So let's dive into it right now. Basically, first of all, you're gonna need to position yourself as a high-end online coach who provides great outcomes, great results to clients. If you are unable to deliver people the results, they will never ever invest high price to work with you. So that's the first thing that I will need to teach you. How can you create an amazing online brand experience for everyone who gets in touch with you, and that your message is very clear and they recognize you as a higher end consultant coach, right? And to do all of that, you will need to get in the right mindset and the right energy field so you can get the manifestation happen to you, right? You cannot run an online business if you are not in an amazing energy field, if you don't believe in yourself, and if you are not confident enough, and if you don't show up consistently with your efforts, right, with your energy, you will not be able to attract those people who vibrate on this same level so they work with you. So my job is, when you work with me, or even right now, I'm trying to inspire you. I'm trying to get you moving, right? And when we start working together, that's the first thing that I am gonna work with you on, that you have the right mindset, that you are ambitious, committed, enthusiastic, that you are passionate to do this, right? So then what we do is we find your unique skills and expertise, right? I ask you many questions so we can really get clear on what are your strengths, what are those things that you will be the most comfortable to help others with, right? So we dive really deep into that because we want to find your true gifts, your true powers, right? Because around that, we then build an offer, right? That through which you help other people with. As you can see, we craft a higher priced coaching offer, right? Basically, we create a package of how can you start outlining a course, program, an outline through which you help others, right? Later on, you can also record the video material around it. And then you can work with people more in depth, one-on-one for a higher price from $3,000 to $5,000, right? Whatever you are comfortable to start charging these higher end clients, right? And also the third thing that we are gonna structure together to be part of your offer is a group coaching experience for your clients, right? So we discuss how can we package your offer in this higher end way so you can onboard higher paying clients, right? As I already said, we create a course program outline through which you lead your clients so you always know what's the next step, the next milestone that they need to achieve, so at the end they can get the result that they want, right? We also get really clear on your marketing message. Basically, who is that person that you help? How do you help them, and what are you helping them to achieve? So what's the result and the outcome that you're gonna help them get, right? We really get clear on that because online marketing, it all comes out of you being really clear on your message and what's that path that someone needs to take to get that final result, because the marketing comes out of this journey, right, that someone needs to go through, and you just need to talk about all of those steps and the challenges that they need to overcome, the limiting beliefs that they need to shift, right? That's where the content topics come out from, right? Then after all, when we get really clear on your marketing message, we also come up with content topics that you will talk about, and we start learning copywriting, right? Because through copywriting, written text, or you being able to communicate through video to your audience, right? You are basically teaching and educating others, you're pre-framing them for your offer, right? And you need to be really, really clear with explaining people all the fundamental things that are necessary for them to know and understand, so they can believe in what you have to say, and they know that you can help them get the outcomes that they desire, right? So we practice copywriting. We write 3 content pieces together. We write your story post together, your problem solving post, and your offer post, right? And when you learn how to write these content pieces, then your potential clients will start reaching out to you if you write them correctly on consistent and ongoing basis, right? Then the next thing that we really practice is we learn the daily marketing execution routine and the tasks that actually produce the results, because your growth depends on your daily work. Your daily routine is the key to achieving your dream. Basically, the actions that you take daily, they produce the results. Okay, and if you are not committed to do the work, you will never succeed. Okay, we cannot just believe in some law of attraction and stuff like that and wait for the things to come. No, it's not gonna work that way. Okay, you gotta have a balance. Like, it's gotta be 50-50, right? You need to of course believe and be in the right energy field to be able to manifest the results, but you also need to do the work. You need to do it passionately, so you provide yourself with the opportunities to manifest, right? And that's what we work together on. I make sure that you are very clear on the daily execution tasks that you need to do daily, so you can do the marketing activities in the right way, and you can actually manifest the results and attract the new potential clients, and you get in contact with them, right? We also learn how can you get the referrals from your existing clients, right? You can say, and you can ask your existing clients to recommend you more of the potential clients. But of course, you need to make sure that your clients are satisfied with your work, right? And then if you approach them correctly, they're gonna refer more people to you. So that's a really great source of new clients that come into your business, right? After you get your first new higher paying clients, we'll also discuss how can you create a webinar that you will host, or you will also pre-record, that is gonna allow you in the future to onboard a bigger group, bigger amount of clients in one shot, right? So you're gonna host a webinar that 20, 30 people are gonna attend, and 3, 4, 5, 6 of them will become your clients in one shot. So we're gonna discuss that idea as well. And there is a few more things that I forgot to write in there, right, of what we're gonna work on and what I'm gonna teach you, right? So basically, I'm gonna teach you how to establish your online brand correctly. I'm gonna teach you how can you expand the audience, right, of the right potential clients. How can you daily get in contact with 5 to 10 new potential clients on Facebook or on Instagram that you can start conversations with, and they're gonna also start becoming exposed to your content pieces, right? Also, I teach you a DM messenger sequence of 3 pre-qualifying questions that you need to ask them to see if they are your potential client, so then you can invite them to have a call with you. And also, I'm gonna show you and teach you the sales call process of how to talk to your potential client in a specific way, so you can collect this higher ticket amount, price point, amount of money, right? $3,000, for example. So you are comfortable to collecting that amount of money from your potential client. So most importantly, we will put together in a place a daily execution system. So you will be 100% clear on the work that you will need to be doing daily to get your first higher paying client, right? Or the second one, or the third one, and so on. And working with me, with time, this process is gonna start delivering to you predictable results if you're gonna keep executing on it, for example, in 2, 3, 4 hours a day, right? The goal that all of my clients have working with me is to make $20,000 in sales in the next future months. Basically, that's onboarding 4, 5, or 6 higher paying clients. Now let me explain you what does my program consists of, right? So basically there are 8 bigger, more extensive one-on-one sessions that you will have with me. That's more than enough for me to make sure that everything, all the processes are clear to you, and that you master copywriting, and that you know the daily execution routine to follow, so you can be producing the results for yourself, right? So we have 8 bigger interactions together to get your online business up and running, so you are comfortable and confident on charging a higher price to your new potential clients, and you exactly know how to keep getting in contact with those. I also give you 8 quick 20-minute accountability calls that you can use after we have set up everything. So I hold you accountable to your work that you're doing, and I provide you with the answers that you need on spot, right? The program of working with me also comes with 1 year access to my group mastermind weekly meetings, where we meet with all of my clients and we operate as a group, as a community, where we support each other, right? And I answer all of the questions that everyone has, so we benefit from each other as well, right? Also, this journey is supported by self-study video course material, which comes very handy during those 8 first extensive sessions that we have, because I give you some videos to watch in between the sessions, so you get pre-educated, and then when we spend our time together, it's much more valuable for both of us, because you are already educated about few things, and I don't I don't spend time, right, explaining you everything again and again, and you don't even get overwhelmed, right, listening to me, because I can talk a lot, right? And so on. So, all right, that's my program, right? It's basically a combination of one-on-one work and also group environment, and also there is a video course material that comes with it. Let me explain you now who is the right candidate to work with me. First of all, you need to have a desire that online business becomes your full-time income, right? So you gotta have that goal, that desire, that you want to build something that provides you with freedom, and you can leave your existing job, right, or whatsoever. So basically that needs to be the driver for you, so you can achieve the freedom with building your own online business, right? So the second thing, you are willing to accept that social media becomes part of your daily lifestyle. It becomes part of your lifestyle, okay? I cannot work with you if you're not willing to start showing up on social media and sharing your story and your lifestyle activities and everything there, right? And sharing your message online through content pieces that you create, images, videos, copyright, all these kind of things, right? So you need to accept that as that it becomes part of your lifestyle. You also need to be ambitious and willing to charge high price for your services, okay? If you don't want to charge $3,000, $4,000 or $5,000 for your coaching or your course or your package, right, I cannot work with you, right? Because I want to operate on this higher end level, and I want you to be able to collect a lot of money from a person who has got the problem that you can solve, right? So that's another thing, you know, you will need to be able to believe into an idea that you charge higher price to others. Also, you need to be willing to put in work, right? I cannot work with you if you will not show up from your end, that you put in the daily work, because you're gonna need to study, you're gonna need to do the marketing activities, you're gonna need to show up on the calls for your sales calls, and you're gonna need to show up for your clients. So it's gonna take 3 to 5 to 6 hours out of your day so you can keep running this machine, right? And also you will need to be willing to financially invest into working with me, right? Not just financially, but also your energy and your time will need to be invested so you can work with me. The price point of our partnership is a respectable 4-figure investment. And if you feel like that we would make a great team, I invite you to send me a message so I can ask you a few more questions and I can see if we are the right fit, right? So to be clear here, I collect a higher price point investment upfront. I also have available a payment plan which allows you to break down this price point into 3 pieces. Of course, you overpay a little bit at the end of the day, but yes, you can start working with me that way as well. The price point is around $3,000, all right? So at least you are clear what we are talking about. But the outcome is much greater than that, right? Basically, I help you to get your first 1 or 2 or 3 clients, for this same higher price, and here comes the return on investment, and you can keep the knowledge and the system that we have built together for the rest of your life, and you can just keep repeating the activities that generate for you more clients, right? So this is a huge value that I have for you, and I also have included a 1-year group mastermind access support. So we have weekly calls where you get all the answers for the next year, right? And you can be part of a great accountability group mastermind community, right? So that's all that I wanted to share with you. I just broke down my offer of how can you work with me and what are the results that are expected to get out of this collaboration. So basically you will get first higher paying client, second one, third one, and then keep getting predictably more of them on a weekly basis, right? Look, I spent 3 or 4 years studying this material, and I also wrote a book about it, okay? I worked hard hard for myself. I really wanted to make these processes to work for me, and then I started teaching them to others as well, right? And if you are ambitious and willing to make something great out of your life, contact me, reach out to me, and let's discuss how can we interact more and build something great for you together. Okay, it was my pleasure to showing up here for you right now, and speak soon. Bye bye.